I would like to take this opportunity to extend a hearty thanks and welcome to Lee County School District Superintendent, Mr. Bernard McDaniel Sr., the Lee County School Board of Education, Lee County School District Administration, Mr. Barron Turner, Principal of Lee Central High School, Ms. Tanya Porter, CATE Coordinator, and the faculty and staff at Lee County School Career and Technology Center and Lee Central High School for the support and guidance you have provided to us all. Parents, guardians, guest speakers, and visitors, I want to state that we are all most grateful to have you here today. I hope that everyone will enjoy the program, and once again, I would like to welcome our CATE Completers Annual Awards Ceremony. My name is Paris Wilson, and I am your Mistress of Ceremony for today. The theme for this year is Career Development Around the World, Making Connections and Increasing Access to Impact the Global Labor Market. Would everyone please stand? We will now have the presentation of colors by the Lee Central High School JRTC, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance by Cadet Michaela Rouse, and please remain standing for a moment of silence. Color guard, pose.
Color guard, attention. Here, fellas. Pose, guard, still, right, still. March time, march. Gun guard, hold, nails, face, reset, colors. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Order, colors, pose. Right, face, forward, march.
You may now be seated. We will now have the invocation from Mr. Chantrez King.
All right. Bow your heads. Father God, we come to you before you today in honor of all our CATE completers that will be receiving their award this morning. God, we ask you to continue to lead them in the right path and take out all evils that may be in their way of success. Amen.
Amen. It is now time for the introduction of speaker by Ms. Tanya Porter, CATE Coordinator. Afterwards, you will hear from today's guest speaker.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
And once again, welcome. Welcome to our 2023 Completers Program. And congratulations, everyone. me a warm welcome to our very own Mr. Gerald Wilson Jr. A Lee Central High School alumnus who graduated with honors as salutatorian number 2 in the class of 2022. Today, Mr. Wilson is here to share his wisdom and experience with the class of 2023 concerning his freshman year matriculation through college. He is an outstanding Lee Central High graduate, but also vice president of the REOD 101 Black Men organization. He is a proud associate and running executive board member of the National Society of Black Engineers at South Carolina State University. He is looking forward to gaining valuable experience at First Farm Credit Bank as an information security risk and governance intern this summer. Mr. Wilson is a newly inducted lifelong member of the Dr. Emily England Clyburn College Honors Program, but his achievements do not end there. He has earned an impressive, perfect 4.0 collegiate GPA while being recognized as a Dean's List Gold Pen recipient. His petition on behalf of presidential scholars such as himself was granted just 8 months after his enrollment at the prestigious South Carolina State University. This, in effect, changed the previous 45-year economic system of the college, which led him to be a first-year student advocacy award recipient. Mr. Wilson is also a 101 Black Men Society Excellent in Transformation Award recipient due to demonstrating an unparalleled transformative disposition within the wide organization. He is a ROTC first and second semester top academic cadet. He is a student orientation leader member and a campus activity board member. He has been actively involved in various student organizations and has made a significant impact on the university campus. But most importantly, Mr. Wilson is a Lee Central High School honor graduate, and he knows firsthand the social and academic struggles and obstacles that come with transitioning to college life. Today, he will share his experiences and insights on what it takes to succeed throughout your upcoming matriculation. With further ado, please join me in welcoming Mr. Gerald Wilson.
Good morning. First of all, thank you, Ms. Porter, for that warm welcome. It's highly appreciated. Ladies and gentlemen of the class of 2023, CATE completers, faculty and staff, and other guests, good morning once again. It is nothing short of an immense honor to be here today, and I would like to thank the Lee Central High administration for inviting me to speak to you all. For those unaware, my name is Gerald Wilson Jr. I am a Lee Central High alum who graduated with honors as salutatorian, number 2 in the class of 2022, Lee Central's best class, of course. And today I stand before you as a sophomore at South Carolina State University, where I'm currently majoring in computer science with a concentration in cybersecurity, accompanied by a minor in psychology, vice president of the renowned 101 Black Men organization, and currently running for executive board member of the National Society of Black Engineers at my university. This is an opportunity to share with you all, the class of 23 and CATE completers, my experiences and insights on what it takes to succeed throughout your upcoming matriculation through college and beyond. I found it appropriate to elaborate on 4 specific and vital strengths I personally consider to be of extreme necessity during my freshman year. These 4 topics will be 1, embracing challenges and having a growth mindset, pursuing passion and finding purpose, forming an identity and leaving a footprint, and finally, setting an unprecedented bar and perseverance. First and foremost is embracing challenges and having a growth mindset, and how they are absolutely necessary for you to succeed in your upcoming matriculation through college. As you heard in my introduction, I've had my fair share of accomplishments in my academic and extracurricular pursuits. However, I want to emphasize that these accomplishments did not come easy. In fact, they were only possible because I embraced challenges. and approach them with a growth mindset. So what does it mean to embrace challenges? It means to welcome obstacles and difficulties as opportunities for growth and improvement, rather than as barriers to success. This requires a willingness to step outside of your comfort zone, take risks, and learn from your mistakes. It also means recognizing that failure is not a sign of weakness, but rather an opportunity to learn and improve. Embracing challenges is closely tied to having a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that one's abilities and intelligence can be developed through hard work, dedication, and persistence. It is the opposite of a fixed mindset, which assumes that one's abilities and intelligence are set in stone and cannot be changed. I assure you, the latter is far from the truth. Having a growth mindset allows you to approach challenges with a sense of optimism and determination. Instead of giving up when faced with a difficult task, you see it as an opportunity to learn and grow. You are willing to put in the effort and dedication required to overcome obstacles and achieve the goals you have set for yourself. Now, you may be wondering how embracing challenges and having that growth mindset can help you achieve the same level of success that I have been fortunate enough to experience in my journey thus far. Well, this is exactly how. It will allow you to overcome the inevitable obstacles and setbacks that you will encounter during your college years. College is a challenging and demanding environment, and you will face academic, social, and personal challenges that will test your resilience and your determination. By embracing these challenges and having that growth mindset, you will be better equipped to overcome them and ultimately hurdle the previously thought to be insurmountable. Embracing those challenges and having that growth mindset also opens up opportunities for personal and academic growth. When you approach challenges with a sense of optimism and determination, you are more likely to seek out new experiences and take risks. This can lead to new opportunities for learning and personal development, and ultimately set you on a path towards success. Additionally, having that mindset allows you to learn from your mistakes and failures. Instead of viewing them as signs of weakness or inadequacy, you see them as opportunities for growth and improvement. This mindset enables you to develop a sense of resilience and perseverance, which are essential qualities for success in college and beyond. The conclusion of my first point being that possessing a welcoming attitude towards challenges and having a growth mindset are essential for success in college and in life. By approaching those obstacles with this particular mental space, you will find ascension and pure progress in collegiate life to be more straightforward. So as you embark on that eventual college journey, I urge you to remember the importance of embracing those obstacles and having that growth mindset. It may not always be easy, but it will certainly be worth it. My second point, pursuing passions and finding purpose. As you heard in the introduction, I've had the privilege of achieving a great deal during my time at SC State, including being part of several organizations, receiving numerous awards, and maintaining a perfect GPA. However, what has been most rewarding for me is pursuing my passions and finding my purpose. It is no secret that college can be a challenging experience, and it is easy to become overwhelmed with the demands of coursework, extracurricular activities, and social obligations. However, I believe that the key to success is to pursue your passions and find your purpose. By doing so, you will be more motivated to push through the hurdles and overcome the obstacles that may be in your way. How does embracing challenges and having a growth mindset correlate with pursuing passions and finding purpose? Well, the answer lies in the fact that you pursuing your passions and finding that purpose requires a willingness to navigate risks, to step outside of your comfort zone, and to welcome adversity. It requires that same growth mindset I mentioned earlier, which means being open to new experiences, learning from failure, and being resilient in the face of adversity. When I first started college, I had a clear idea of what I wanted to achieve academically, but I wasn't sure about my purpose. Even so, through my involvement in various organizations and my internship experiences, I discovered my passion for information security and risk management. This realization led me to pursue an internship at AG First Farm Credit Bank in that very field. It was indeed a challenge, but it was also an opportunity for growth and learning. Embracing challenges and having a growth mindset played that crucial role in the success I have achieved. For example, when I saw a flaw in the economic system of my college, I didn't just accept it and move on. Instead, I took action and created a petition that ultimately led to a change in the system. It was a challenge, but I embraced it, and I was able to make a positive impact. So my advice to you is to pursue your passions and find that purpose. Be open to new experiences, take risks, and embrace challenges. Remember that failure is not a setback, but a learning opportunity, and use it to grow and become not only better versions of yourselves, but positive examples to follow. You are capable of achieving great things, but it requires an attitude conducive to progress and innovation, a sort of willingness to take action. I think a great way to wrap up my second point, the importance of pursuit of passion, is to leave you with a quote from Steve Jobs. Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking, don't settle. As with all matters of the heart, you'll know when you find it. My subliminal message here is pursue your passions and find your purpose. Embrace challenges and retain that growth mindset. My next point is forming an identity and leaving a footprint. Class of 23 and CATE completers, I can say to you now confidently that college is that place that shows you exactly who you are, exactly what you prioritize, exactly what you find important. Like a mirror in the wall, it puts on display that soulful reflection, demonstrating true personality and identity. As someone who has experienced the challenges of transitioning from high school to college, I understand the struggles and obstacles you may inevitably have to face, not only academically, but mentally, socially, even physically at times. However, I also know that with the right mindset and attitude, you can achieve great things and leave a lasting impact. One of the most important things you can do during your college years is to form an identity that reflects who you are and what you stand for. The truth is, society will remember you for something, positive or not, and the onus is on you to determine in which connotative light you will shine. This can be a daunting task, but it is essential for your personal growth and success. Embrace your strengths, but also recognize your weaknesses and work on improving them. Take advantage of opportunities available to you on your future campus, and try new things to discover your passions. While it is important to focus on your own personal growth, it is equally important to leave a positive impact on the world that surrounds you. This is where leaving a footprint comes in. Your actions and decisions during your college years can have a lasting impact on the people and communities around you. Think about the legacy you want to leave behind and strive to make a difference in the world. Of course, forming an identity and leaving a footprint is not such a simple task. Definitely easier said than done. It requires you to embrace the annoying mountains and constant hindrances, the overflowing responsibilities and tedious tasks, but the race is not for the swift, but for those who persevere with conscious spirit and brimming optimism. Have a growth mindset. Challenges are inevitable, but they are also opportunities for progress and learning. When faced with a challenge, don't give up, be discouraged or be dismayed, but instead embrace the challenge and use it as an opportunity to learn and to grow. Work on developing a personality where you see these challenges as opportunities for growth rather than just obstacles to overcome. The accolades and achievements mentioned in my introduction were not handed to me on a silver plate. No, they weren't. I had to work hard, embrace the obstacles, and develop that very same mindset to achieve them, but it was all worth it. By forming my identity and leaving a positive impact, I have been able to achieve great things and make a positive difference in my community around me. The importance of forming an identity and leaving a footprint is no side note. I encourage you to embrace your unique identity and strive to leave a lasting impact during those college years. Remember to yet again embrace the obstacles, develop a strong mentality, and make the most of the opportunities available to you. With the right personality and attitude, you can achieve great things and leave a positive legacy that will last possibly a lifetime. And my fourth point is setting an unprecedented bar and perseverance. I have always stated how I feel this generation is slowly stifling in certain aspects due to a lack of innovation and an abundance of following, a lack of goats and an abundance of sheep. It takes but one individual, but one student or person to identify that begging need for a change in this generational narrative. And this leads to my fourth point, setting an unprecedented bar and perseverance. Yet again, how does doing the unprecedented and persevering correlate with accolades, achievements, and positive impact, and why are they so necessary to achieve and cultivate that unique personality that I mentioned earlier? As you embark on this new journey of college life, it is important to understand that this new experience will definitely be unlike any other. You will encounter new people, new environments, new cultures, religions, and orientations that will test your character and your ability to preserve it. But with the right mindset and approach, You can set an unprecedented bar for yourself and achieve more than you ever thought possible. To start, it is essential to recognize the importance of perseverance. Throughout my academic and professional journey, I have faced numerous obstacles that threatened to derail my goals. However, it was my ability to remain persistent and continue moving forward that allowed me to overcome those challenges and achieve success. Whether it was balancing a full course load and extracurricular activities whilst having a full-time job or navigating the complexities of a college system, I never gave up on my goals, and neither should you. In addition to perseverance, doing the unprecedented, going above and beyond to acquire even the slightest progress in your endeavors, whatever they may be, is a crucial component to achieving your goals. None of the sophisticated positions and privileges I've managed to achieve were won by being complacent and lackadaisical, but they were earned by realizing that sometimes even 100% is not enough. Cultivating that elite winner's mentality, this mindset is essential to achieving success, as it allows you to see challenges as opportunities, which in turn motivates you to keep moving forward. Furthermore, by setting an unprecedented bar for yourself, you are challenging your character and grit to achieve more than what is expected. This means that you are willing to go above and beyond what is expected. You are willing to achieve your utmost potential. When you set that unprecedented bar, you are creating the foundation for a lifetime of success and personal growth. Conclusively, as you embark on that college journey, remember that perseverance, embracing challenges, having a growth mindset, and setting an unprecedented bar are essential components of achieving success. Do not be afraid to be spontaneous and suffer criticism, or take risks, but create that inner challenge to be the best version of yourself. I say this only because I know how capable each and every one of you can possibly be. You have the capacity to challenge norms and create positive cultures. As you continue on your college journey, when you do, I encourage you to adopt these same principles and use them to set that unprecedented standard and persevere. And this was not mentioned in my original thesis, but I have one additional strength to give you, a bonus if you will. I want to emphasize the importance of challenging the status quo and pioneering the future. It's easy to fall into the trap of complacency and accept things as they are. But true change and progress requires us to think outside the box and challenge the norms. For example, when I arrived at SC State, I noticed that the economic system was outdated and not in the best interest of many students. So I took it upon myself to petition for change, and after 8 long months, the system was revamped. This led me to receiving the first year Student Advocacy Award, and it shows that we can make a real impact if we're willing to challenge the status quo. And for the last time, I promise it's the last time this time, you may again be wondering how embracing challenges and having a growth mindset, pursuing passion, forming an identity, and setting an unprecedented bar all correlate with pioneering the future. Well, it starts with you and your approach. If you view these strengths as essential, know that you have already taken your first step in matriculation, as these are the ingredients for true pioneers. You have to be willing to be uncomfortable, take risks, and face challenges. For example, during my freshman year of college, I struggled with time management and balancing my extracurricular activities with my coursework. But instead of giving up, I sought out resources like time management workshops and study groups to help me overcome these challenges. I also sought out mentorship from upperclassmen and faculty members who could provide guidance and support. Through hard work and perseverance, I was able to achieve a perfect 4.0 GPA and receive the Dean's List Gold Pin. I was also inducted into the proud Dr. Emily England Clyburn Honors College program. I'll see you. Thank you. I was also inducted into the proud Honors College program and received the various awards and recognitions for my leadership and service on campus. But my achievements are not meant to be a bragging point, but instead, I hope they serve as inspiration for you to set your own goals and push yourself to create your own footprints. You have to have the potential to achieve great things, and it starts with you adopting a growth mindset and being willing to embrace those challenges. In conclusion, I want to leave you with this. Your college journey will undoubtedly have its ups and downs, and life in general, but it's how you approach those moments that will determine your success and define your character. Embrace these moments, challenge the status quo, and have that growth mindset. And above all, never forget the reason why you're here, to pursue your passion, make a difference, and pioneer the future. Class of 23 and CATE completers, I believe you can because I know you will. Thank you.
I would like to thank Mr. Gerald Wilson for their knowledgeable presentation. I would now like to present you with a small token of our appreciation.
Thank you, Mr. Wilson, for those words of encouragement. Would you please give Mr. Wilson a round of applause? Thank you. At this time, we will have our presentation of honors and awards by Ms. Rayo Sharab.
Good morning. At this time, we will present to you the 2022-2023 CATE completers from the Lee County Career Technology Center. When I call your name, please come forward to receive your certificate of completion. Jakira Fleming, cosmetology. Talera Holloman, cosmetology. Kamani McConaughey, cosmetology. Krishara Wilson, cosmetology. Tamia Davis, dual completer in early childhood education and family and consumer sciences. Janiyah Jordan, dual completer in early childhood education and family and consumer sciences. Jada McLaurin, dual completer, early childhood education and marketing management. Talea Parks, dual completer in early childhood education and family and consumer sciences. Christian Boone, family and consumer sciences. Latavia Burrows, family and consumer sciences. LaKendra Goodman, family and consumer sciences. Jasmine Hockaday, dual completer, family and consumer sciences and health science. Donovan Holloman, Family Consumer Sciences. Brianna Johnson, Family Consumer Sciences. Aaliyah King, Family Consumer Sciences. Jayana Slater, Family Consumer Sciences. Jayla Stuckey, Family Consumer Sciences. Shanteria Thomas, Family Consumer Sciences. Kyla Tulos Worthington, Family Consumer Sciences. Kamia Davis, Health Science. Takira Davis, Health Science and Family Consumer Sciences dual completer. Akoya Gregg, Health Science and Family Consumer Sciences dual completer. Janavia Harris, Health Science. Jaisha Hickman, Health Science. Kadesha Hickman, Health Science. Zaria Hickman, dual completer in Health Science and Sports Medicine. Lakivia Reams, Health Science. Alyssa Wilson, Health Science. Quinaya Rufus, dual completer in Marketing Communications and Family and Consumer Sciences. Rayshawn Zimmerman, Plant and Animal Systems. Everett Burns, dual completer in Sports Medicine and Family and Consumer Sciences, and he's also the 2023 Technology Champion for the Career Center. Javon Johnson, Sports Medicine. Justin Maxwell, Sports Medicine. Xavion Perkins, dual completer in Sports Medicine and Marketing Management. Zalea Williams, Sports Medicine and Health Sciences dual completer. Jaden Black, Welding Technology. Demaya Brisbane, Welding Technology. Carrington Brown, Welding Technology. Tyler Dinkins, Welding Technology and Family and Consumer Sciences dual completer. Tyrell Frazier, Welding Technology. Anthony Moses, Welding Technology. Kentavious Reddick, Welding Technology. Not here. Trenton Richardson, Welding Technology. Congratulations to all of the completers for 2023. Let's give them all a round of applause.
Thank you, and once again, congratulations. Please work with us these last 20 minutes of the program. Please continue to be respectful for our visitors and our parents so we can get through the program accordingly. Thank you kindly. At this time, I'm going to recognize the Student of the Year for CATE. Every quarter, students who meet the criteria for Student of the Quarter are selected by a CATE instructor, and their photo is placed on our Spotlight bulletin board. These students must demonstrate good work ethics, good attitude, good manners, good citizenship, and good classroom behavior. That's a plus. The Student of the Year was selected from those names. This year's Student of the Year is Shania Bradell. The next award, so that I don't prolong the service, is our Director's Award. This year's Director's Award was presented to a CATE completer who has the highest current average of all occupational completers. This year, the Director's Award will be presented to Takira Davis.
I was trying to say that before y'all take a picture. Follow me back here. Follow me back.
Next on the program, and we're going to move kind of swiftly, so work with us, will be presented by Mr. Mack, ASE Entry Level Certificates, Skills USA presentations. Next on the program, Microburst Employability Soft Skills Certifications. And this is the first year that we brought this program in. This is what we call our pilot year, and it was a success. Ms. Anderson will distribute those certificates as well as our Surf Safe certificates at this time.
Good morning, everyone. A special congratulations to all of our CATE completers. We are so very proud of you. So at this time, I would like to recognize our seniors that earned their Serve Safe Food Handler certificates. This certificate from the National Restaurant Association is recognized by restaurants across the country. The students completed training hours and earned a passing grade on the exam. Please come forward to receive your certificates when I call your name. Shalia Benjamin. Latavia Burrows. Camilla Davis. LaKendra Goodman. Zaria Hickman. Talea Parks. Kashiri Scott. And Kyla Tulos Worthington. Now I would like to recognize the seniors that earned their Microburst Employability Soft Skills certificates. This certificate is endorsed by the South Carolina Association of Career and Technical Education. The students completed 10 soft skills modules and earned a passing score on their certification exams. Please come forward when I call your name. Shalia Benjamin. Christian Boone. Shadiman Goodman. Janaea Jordan. And Taylor Mitchell. Once again, congratulations.
Okay, and at this time, there's going to be one change to the program. I'm going to go to have Ms. York and Ms. Rao come up to distribute the cosmetology certificates immediately following. Ms. Glenn Crosby, Santee Lynch's Regional Career Specialist, will come up. Ms. Gwen Crosby immediately following cosmetology.
The cosmetology students that have earned OSHA certification: Talera Holloman, Krishara Wilson, Michaela Simon, and Jakira Fleming. Congratulations.
Greetings, Lee Central High School and Career Center. My name is Gwen Crosby. I am the Santee Lynch's Regional Career Specialist, serving 4 of the best counties in South Carolina: Clarendon County, Kershaw County, Lee County, and Sumter County. It is with excitement that I stand here on behalf of South Carolina Department of Education, the Office of Career and Technical Education, CATE, to present this award. Each year, the South Carolina Department of Education, the Office of CATE, and the Regional Career Specialist in South Carolina, we recognize an outstanding school counselor who amplifies outstanding achievement in building and delivering a high-quality career guidance program, educating the academic and the employability skill sets that are needed in a high demand for the 21st century students. We recognize an outstanding career specialist who amplifies outstanding achievement in building and delivering a high-quality career development program serving students, faculty, and parents with a focus on career and technical education program pathways. We also recognize the most outstanding career and technical education student and name him or her as a technology champion for the state of South Carolina. We recognize an outstanding work-based learning student who also improvised representations while applying his or her academic to real life, real work, real world situations in the business industry environment. On this morning, I am proud to recognize Mr. Everett Burns as the technology champion for the state of South Carolina. Mr. Burns, will you please come forward? Yes. I will give to you this award from the Department of Education Education, and it reads, in recognitions of amplifying achievements in career and technology education, the Lee County Career and Technology Center is hereby awarded this distinguished of being named the 2023 Santee Lynch's Region Technology Champion. And not only do we give him an award, a certificate, but we also give him a scholarship. In the beginning, it was only supposed to be $250, but on this morning, Mr. Burns, we give to you a check for $350. We also would like to recognize, because of course, if you have awesome students like each one of you that have came across this platform on this morning, it has to be an awesome careers counselor. So on this morning, we also want to recognize Miss Anjanetta James as being first runner-up for the Santee Lynch's region for the 2023 CATE School Counselor of the Year. Ms. James, if you will, please come forward.
To the bag.
We'd also like to once again thank Ms. Crosby for coming out to make those presentations. Thank you. We also have additional cosmetology awards. When I call your name, just stand in your spot and you will receive your certificate after the program. These certificates are for South Carolina braiding registration and for the Milady Standards Certificate of Completion. Those students in cosmetology are Talera Holloman, Shira Wilson, Michaela Simon, Jakira Fleming, Mackenzie Marshall, Kamani McConico, and Ayana Holmes. Congratulations.
As you can tell, we had a lot going on at CATE this year, so please give yourselves a round of applause, CATE students. Okay, and I'm not going to call our Six Sigma Yellow Belt certification students up, but we had 21 that completed the program from Central Carolina this year. If those 21 students would please stand where you are at this time to be recognized. Okay, OSHA students, those that received OSHA 10 general certificates. We had a total of 21 students this year to receive those of you who just stand where you're at. Great job. Now Ms. Cannon will come up to present the early childhood / teacher cadet presentations, followed by Ms. Rad with one presentation from Everfi Entrepreneurship Venture Program Certificate. And then we'll have the final two.
Good morning. I'm Princessa Cannon, and I'm the Early Childhood Education and Teacher Cadet Instructor here at the Career and Technology Center. It gives me great pleasure to present to you our early childhood education completers, our early childhood education scholars, and our teacher cadets for the 2022-23 school year. First, I would like to award my early childhood education completers. These are students who completed all 4 of the required courses in the early childhood education program. Most of these young ladies started their early childhood education completer coursework in their freshman year, and they just kept coming back. They are now completers. Okay? As I call your name, please come up to receive your award. Miss Naisha Davis. Miss Tamia Davis. Miss Brianna Epps. Miss Janaya Jordan. Miss Talea Parks. Now allow me to present to you a special award. This award is the Early Childhood Education Scholar Award. I have 2 students who received this special recognition. Now the Early Childhood Education Scholar Award goes to the students who not only completes 3 of the required courses in early childhood education program, but levels up in their final year to also complete the Teacher Cadet course, which is a nationally recognized dual credit college course. Ladies, when I call your names, please come up to receive your award. Miss Latavia Burrows. And Miss Sade Rembert. By now, I know this young lady is wondering why her name hasn't been called. Okay? It's because she is in a class all by herself. As the most accomplished of my students, Miss Jada McLaurin is not only an early childhood education completer, completing all 4 courses in the early childhood program of studies, she also leveled up to complete the Teacher Cadet class as well, which makes her the most accomplished early childhood education student. Please give a round of applause for Ms. Jada McLaurin. Finally, allow me to present to you our prestigious Teacher Cadet Scholars. I say prestigious because this course is sponsored by CERA, C-E-R-R-A, the Center for Educator Recruitment, Retention, and Advancement. Now, CERA has strict requirements for this course as they target the brightest students in each school to experience the classroom as a teacher and to consider a career in education to address the teacher shortage in our state. Our teacher cadet students will receive a college credit through Coker University. As I call your names, please come up to receive your award. Miss Latavia Burrows, Miss Jasha Hickman, Miss Kadeja Hickman, Miss Brianna Johnson, Miss Jada McLaurin, Mr. Melquan Pope, Miss Lakivia Reams, Miss Sade Rembert, and Miss Alyssa Wilson. Congratulations to all my students.
I have one certificate here for one senior completer. This is for the Everfi Entrepreneurial Venture Expedition certification. The student has completed all the requirements to be Everfi certified in fundamentals of entrepreneurship, and this ranges from writing a business plan to hiring employees to doing market research. So everything that you need to prepare to become an entrepreneur. The student has completed all of the electronic modules that are required. And that senior student, when I call your name, please come to the front to receive your certificate. That would be Ms. Jayana Slater.
Now we're close to the end. We have our Pharmacy Technician Certification Board certificates distributed by Ms. Kelly, followed by the Media Literacy Team presentations. I will assist Mr. Don Patterson in the absence of Mr. Quetta Wilson. Then we will have our closing remarks by Lee County School District Superintendent, Mr. Bedard McDaniel Sr.
Good morning. The Aztec Pasture program is over 300 hours of extensive coursework, and it's very challenging. These ladies have exceeded the expectations and stayed the course, and are now eligible to take the Pharmacology Certification Technology Board exam in June. When I call your name, would you please come to the stage? Tykira Davis, Jasmine Hockaday. Zalea Williams. Paris Wilson. Completing the pharmacology program last year, 2022, Zaria Hickman. And I had one student last year that fell just a little bit short, but because she stayed in the course and finished the actual class, I am going to recognize her, Miss Alexia Holmes. She's nice. Today, I am also choosing to give medallions to all of my sports medicine completers as well. When I thought about specialized certificates, there was no way that I could specialize. Stop crying. These are my babies. Anybody that's taken my course knows that I tell them to change their mindset, stay the course, and trust the process. I'll begin with Mr. Everett Burns. This young man will come by to check on me every day. He has to know where Miss Kelly is. I have to know what he's doing and what he's actually trying to complete or he does. He comes to ask me, Miss Kelly, what do you think about this? I'm applying here. What do you think about that? I'm still trying to pull him over into the Bulldog family. I believe in speaking life into my students. Bulldog. But Mr. Everett Burns, you have a special place in my heart. Javon Johnson. Signed up for medical terminology. I was put in medical terminology last semester. Tried to leave me. I said, no, sir, I need some completers. You're going to stay the process. Trust me, it's going to be okay. Took medical terminology and re-signed back up for sports medicine too. Couldn't leave me. Xavion Perkins. Another one of my completers. This kid loves me so much, he completed last year, but chose to come back and sit in class with me while he attends driver's ed. This is just a testament to how these kids love me. Zalea Williams. This young lady has been with me since last year. Her and Mr. Burns had friendly competition in sports medicine class. If one made a 95, I'll be like, you know, Zalea, Everett made a 95, you got a 94. Oh no, I gotta fix this. So they always were in competition with each other. And lastly, on the notion of speaking life into my students, Justin Maxwell. This guy came to me last year in Sports Medicine 1, and all of my students know I always ask them, what are you doing after school? What are you doing after you graduate? What college are you going to? Even if they told me, I asked them over and over to repeat it. He told me last year, I don't know what I'm going to do. I said, well, you're going to college, you're going to class. And I graduated from state. This year, right after spring break, he told me that he was enrolled in Claflin. He had his acceptance letter, and he will be attending Claflin in the fall. So I'm super, super proud of him. And he is my true sports medicine baby, so he went through the whole process. Sports medicine 1, sports medicine 2, and medical terminology. Thank you.
we're now going to award the media literacy team. So when your name is called, would you please come up to receive your award. Josiah Blyther. Shania Briddell. Trinity Boyd. Shania Chisholm. Shania Fortune. Natalia Hannibal. Zymir Hickman. Taylor Lewis. Soretta Lowry. Ayana Simon. Olivia Stinney. Cameron Williams. Jemiah Williams. Alexis Wilson. And Shakiria Wilson. Thank you.
That's why she better be serious. Right. Look at that. Can Arnold come back there so I can take a picture, y'all?
Well, greetings, everyone. This has truly been an outstanding program. This is what education is all about. Not about what we have dealt with the past 2 or 3 days with the threats to the school. This is what education is all about. I felt sitting there, just felt so proud of each of you being honored this morning. And so I commend you on your accomplishments. Perseverance, commitment, and that passion that our speaker Gerald spoke about, establishing your legacy. You established this program. You remember way back when you were 8th graders, getting ready to be a 9th grader, and you developed your IGP plan, and they laid out what path you wanted to go, and you made it. And I know there were challenges, I know there were obstacles, but again, as our speaker said, you stuck to those challenges, you embraced those challenges, and you showed commitment by working through those. I heard so many comments from the staff about leaving, coming back to the program, no, I don't want to take it. And here you are today, you're completers, and we're so absolutely proud of you. We are certainly proud of you. And for those of you parents or guardians, visitors, what this really means, when some of us went through high school, if we took a vocational class back then, it was looked down upon. Not anymore. Not anymore. What these students are doing, they have distinguished themselves. And so when they graduate and they leave and they apply for a job, they walk in with some credentials. They have their certificate of completion. They have their completion of the 4-year program. Their resume, as compared to my resume, I could not get into some of the programs they can get in because I can say I can do those things, but they have what? They have the proof. They have the certificate. And that separates them from the average student and make them more employable. Employees will look at them and they know that they will not have to go through those preliminary entrance requirements with the job because they've been well trained. And so kudos to Ms. Porter, her staff, for an outstanding job of preparing our students, because we don't just give this stuff. They have to take a test. They have to do online studies, and these are overseen by state agencies. We don't just make this decision. Contrary to how we get beaten up sometime in the community is, or at least Central, they just give it to them. No. We compete like students across the state of South Carolina. And you see the results today. So our students, I want you to know we're so very, very proud of you. Staff members, our CATE instructors, we're proud of you. We know you're doing a great job. And again, Ms. Porter, thank you for your leadership. And again, special recognition to those who receive special recognition, Everett. But congratulations. You excel in a lot of different areas, and that's great. That's going to make you a viable candidate for whatever you decide to do. It's not just about playing football and athletics. You're showing that you got something up here. That's great. And Ms. James, thank you for being supportive of the Career Center and guiding our students with regard in our guidance department, our school councils and career councils, staying on our students to make sure they're following the path so that they can become completers. And I would be remiss if I did not say this time, thank you parents and family members for pushing, staying behind them. Not only were you pushing them, but if they attempted to fall, you were lifting them back up, and they're completers now. So we thank you for all that you do. And also I'd like to thank members of our school board who are present, our chair, Madam Chair, Ms. Queenie Boyd, our Vice Chair, Mrs. Nathaniel Brunson, and Board Member Jacobelle Fortune. Thank you for being here as well. And I saw Mr. Turner, thank you for your leadership for the high school and the Career Center. Again, it's been a great, great program. And then lastly, this gentleman right here, lastly, stand up, Gerald. Gerald is he's in a place all by himself. I was taking notes, Gerald. I'm going to use some of those nuggets. Wasn't that an outstanding presentation? Outstanding. And here's this young man, and it's always great to bring someone back that the students can relate to. You're probably saying, oh, that old man, get off the stage. But with Gerald he's once, not even quite a year removed from sitting where you're sitting. And you heard his stories, you heard about the challenges he's had at state, you heard about him advocating for the students at South Carolina State from Lee Central High School. He went there and made a difference. And so what we're saying to you, if Gerald can do it, so can all of you in your respective places, wherever you decide to go to school. That was an outstanding presentation. We couldn't have selected a better speaker for the occasion. Thank you so very much. We're proud of you. Thank you. Ms. Porter, I'll turn it over to Ms. Porter for directions from here. Thank you again, and thanks for being here.
Thank you, Mr. McDaniel, for our closing remarks. Once again, I would like to thank all the parents, guardians, board members, faculty, staff. I would just like to thank everyone that attended our program this morning. so that we would have some type of order. I contacted all parents, and I was not able to get in touch with maybe about 12, and went over our procedures afterwards. We will have our board members and our guests leave first. Immediately following, CATE students, you should have a ticket to get into the cookout with one guest with you. Someone is already at the gate waiting for you. Please be good, be safe. I'll be over there to check and monitor, but please enjoy the food that the Family and Consumer Science program has prepared in Mr. Matt.